Good morning, students. This is 12th standard botany video class, video 19. In this video, we are going to see the lesson chromosomal basis of inheritance. Dear students, in the previous video class, we have seen different steps involved in the protein synthesis, that is translation and transcription. Translation is taken place in the nucleus region of the cell, which are showing different process, that is formation of codon, termination sequences, then processing of pre-mRNA into matured mRNA, the molecular mechanism of RNA modification taken place by two processes, capping and tailing, then RNA splicing in plants, that is removing of introns and knitting of exons, then the translation process taken place in the ribosomal region of the cytoplasm. It is taken place in three different stages: initiation, elongation of polypeptide chain, and termination of polypeptide synthesis. Up to this only we have seen in the previous video class. Now we are going to see alternative splicing in plants. Dear students, alternative splicing in plant is very much important process which is regulating the gene expression to meet out the environmental stress problem. That is the process known as alternative splicing in plants. It is the important process in which multiple mRNAs and multiple protein products are generated from a single gene. That is, multiple mRNA, multiple proteins are produced by single gene. So different proteins, that is multiple proteins, different proteins are generated or produced, known as isoforms. This alternative splicing is taken place in various modes. Multiple introns is also present in a gene that should be removed by this alternative splicing method as a single unit. In some cases, the exons are which is present between the introns, that also removed by the process known as splicing in plants. So that is said to be alternative splicing in plants. Normally, splicing is taken place by RNA, isn't it? There is RNA splicing in plants, but generally the splicing process is taken place in all the plants. Multiple protein and multiple mRNAs are produced by single gene. These multiple proteins, that is different multiple proteins, are known as isoforms. So many introns also produced in the plants are multiple introns. They are removed in the form of single unit is also splicing. Likewise, some exons which is located between the introns, that exons is also removed by the process is known as splicing. Dear students, next we are going to see significance or advantages of alternative splicing. Dear students, is an important 5-mark question and a 3-mark question. What is alternative splicing in plants? Write its significance. What is alternative splicing? Single gene which are produced multiple mRNA and multiple proteins. These multiple proteins are known as isoforms. Many are multiple introns also produced. That introns are removed by splicing process as a single unit. some exons which are located between the introns. That exons also removed by splicing process. The splicing is an important process which regulating the gene expression to meet out the environmental stress. That is the definition of alternative splicing. The significance are the proteins which are transcribed from alternatively spliced mRNA containing different amino acid sequence which leads to the generation of protein diversity, that is variability, and biological function. So variable protein and also their biological functions is also identified with the help of alternative splicing. Dear students, due to transcription process, mRNA which contains many amino acid sequences, these amino acid sequences which are producing the different proteins, each proteins are which are showing the different biological function. So these different proteins and biological function is identified by the alternative splicing in plants. So that is one of the advantage. Second one, with the help of this alternative splicing method, multiple protein isoforms are produced. In the previous para we have seen different proteins are produced, isn't it? Those different proteins are known as isoforms. So multiple protein isoforms are produced by alternative splicing. Then this process which are producing multiple mRNA transcript by single gene. Then the gene is also responsible for producing protein from a single gene. So that number of gene products are increased. So individual gene which are producing the multiple protein, isn't it? So the number of gene is also increased to produce the many multiple proteins. Then this one plays an important role to meet out the environmental stress and the trait selection. Trait means character of an organism is known as trait. Each and every organism showing the different character. The different character selection is taken place with the help of alternative splicing. And also with the help of this alternative splicing, plants which are meet out the environmental problem or stress. Then this splicing method make the plants to adapt at any kinds of environmental situation. It makes the plant to adapt to any kind of environmental situations. These are all the different advantages of alternative splicing. Dear students, once again, alternative splicing and its significance is the important 3-mark and 5-mark question. Note down in your textbook. The next topic is RNA editing. Post-transcriptional RNA processing in plants. That means previously they are used to produce protein molecules by the fusion of codon and anticodon amino acid sequences. And also we have seen RNA splicing method, then alternative splicing in the plants. Now RNA editing. Dear students, this is the diagram which are showing the RNA editing. A plant organelle gene expression is coordinated with the nuclear gene expression. So that means a plant organelle. For example, the green color one is said to be the chloroplast. Then this one is said to be the mitochondria. These two are the different plant organelle. They are also responsible for express the gene activities because both of them which contains the DNA molecule, the DNA which are containing the genetic material known as gene. So these two cell organelles is also expressing their gene expression towards the nucleus which contains the gene in the chromosome. That's why the topic is given plant organelle, that is chloroplast and mitochondria gene expression is coordinated to the, what is that one? Nuclear gene expression. The light orange color, oval-shaped structure known as, what is that one? Nucleus. Okay. Dear students, see the chloroplast. They are known as ptDNA. So what is the ptDNA? That means plasmid. Chloroplast is the plasmid, isn't it? So ptDNA or transfer DNA. Transcription is taken place inside the chloroplast. RNA, DNA is modified into, what is that one? RNA by a process known as transcription. That means DNA producing the RNA. We already seen in the transcription process. Okay. Then this RNA is modified into post-transcription process, that is translation. Okay. Yeah? So the translation, they are producing the protein in the thylakoid membrane of the chloroplast. So this is the thylakoid membrane which contains the green color pigment known as chlorophyll, isn't it? So the protein which is produced in the thylakoid membrane of the chloroplast with the help of the DNA which is present in the chloroplast known as ptDNA, which is transcribed into RNA. So this RNA by a process translation, we are producing the protein. Okay. Then see the mitochondria. Mitochondria is also contain the DNA, that is transfer DNA, mtDNA. Okay. So this also transferring the protein produced in the mitochondria to the nucleus. Likewise, chloroplast is also give signal to the nucleus to transport the protein produced in the mitochondria. So both the cell organelles, they are transferring the protein produced in their cytoplasmic region to the nucleus. So the nucleus which contains organelle related genes. That organelle related genes are also present in the mitochondria and chloroplast. So these two cell organelles which are exposes the RNA modification in its cytoplasmic region with the help of gene which is present in the nucleus known as organelles related gene. This gene only make the chloroplast and mitochondria to express the protein synthesis in their cytoplasmic region with the help of the DNA present in the chloroplast and mitochondria. Okay, that is said to be RNA editing. So, and also the signals is also taken place between the organelle, interorganelle signals. Mitochondria giving signals to the chloroplast, chloroplast give the signals to the, what is that one? Mitochondria. So, these are all the activities taken place between cell organelle gene expression and nuclear gene expression. Dear students, RNA editing. So what is RNA editing? It is a chemical modification due to the chemical structure. Their structure is also modified as a base modification, that is nitrogenous base modification. Nucleotide sequences are inserted or deleted, and nucleotide sequences are replaced by another nucleotide sequences of mRNA, result in the formation of alternation of amino acid sequence of protein is specified by the RNA, is known as RNA editing. So what is RNA editing? That's why I told you the gene activities of cell organelle such as plastid and mitochondria is express their formation of RNA, that is known as RNA editing. So in that RNA editing, which one is taken place? Chemical modification is taken place. In which region? Nitrogenous bases. Then nucleotide insertion and deletion of nucleotide. Then replacement of nucleotide, which forms the different proteins of amino acid, protein sequence of or amino acid sequences of protein. So that specified protein produced in the cell organelle is known as RNA editing. Dear students, this RNA editing result in the change of a protein code sequences of RNA by the process known as transcription. Not only that, the coding properties of RNA transcript is also changed. The genetic information encoded by the chloroplast genome is altered by post-transcriptional phenomenon which site specific C to U in chloroplast of higher plants. RNA editing occurs in plants' mitochondria and chloroplast. Dear students, in the previous para we have seen RNA editing which is responsible for making changes in the protein coding sequences of RNA by transcription. The transcription of RNA coding properties is also changed. The genetic information which is present in the chloroplast genome is altered by post-transcriptional phenomenon site, specific site present in the chloroplast of higher plants. That is, in the chloroplast, cytosine is modified, combined with uracil, not combined, which is modified into uracil. Then RNA editing occurs in plants' mitochondria and chloroplast. So these two cell organelles responsible for RNA editing. The RNA which consists of different nitrogenous bases, adenine, guanine, cytosine and uracil. Normally adenine only combined with the uracil, cytosine is combined with the guanine, isn't it? But this cell organelle which are having the RNA which is modified into post-transcription by changing the protein code sequences, that is, cytosine is combined with what is that one? Uracil. Okay. So that is the changing occur due to RNA editing. So this RNA editing occur in plant cell organelles such as chloroplast and mitochondria. In plant cell, RNA editing by pyrimidine transition occurs in mitochondria and plastid. So here they are given different forms. That is, I told you RNA which contains 4 nitrogenous bases, adenine, guanine, cytosine and uracil. Adenine and guanine are known as purine. Cytosine and uracil are known as pyrimidine. Okay. So this pyrimidine of chloroplast only, which is responsible for changing the sequence of amino acid or protein coding sequences in RNA. That is said to be RNA editing. Not only that, they are making certain changes in the nucleotide sequences, alternating the nucleotide sequences. That is taken place in mitochondria and chloroplast. In plant cell, the editing of RNA by pyrimidine transition occur in mitochondria and chloroplast. So these two nucleotide sequences only, the changes occur. That is known as RNA editing. There are two main types of RNA editing. Substitution editing, alternation of individual nucleotide bases. So first one, what is the editing? Substitution editing. Substitution means instead of one nitrogenous bases, we are adding another one. That is said to be substitution. So they are given alternation of individual nucleotide bases in mitochondria and chloroplast of RNA in plants. Second one, insertion or deletion. So instead of adding, we are removing or adding. Substitution means replacement. Instead of one, we are replacing another one. In the games and all, we are doing that when some of the person is wounded, means that wounded person is replaced by another one, isn't it? Likewise, the nitrogenous bases are replaced by another nitrogenous bases known as substitution. The second editing is insertion or deletion. That means we are adding same type of another base or removing the nitrogenous bases is known as insertion or deletion editing. So nucleotides are added or deleted from the total number of bases. The adding or deleting of the bases are taken place in the total number of bases. For example, they are having 10 nitrogenous nucleotide sequences or bases, means the total bases are adding or removing. That is said to be RNA editing. So, the post-transcriptional phenomenon of RNA editing is taken place in the specific site known as cytosine and uracil. Normally, cytosine combined with guanine, adenine is combined with uracil. So, uracil is the only change which is present in RNA. Okay. Significance of RNA editing. In higher plant chloroplast, it helps to restore the codons for conserved amino acid and which include initiation and termination of a codon. So, this RNA editing which is responsible for restoring the codon which are having the certain amino acid. It may be include the initiation process. At the starting itself we can able to restore it, or at the termination, means what then? End itself we can able to restore the codons by RNA editing. So, this point stated that we can able to restore the codon in the starting point or at the ending point. With the help of this RNA editing, we can able to identify the cell organelle gene expression. Then, the RNA editing result in the restoration of codon for phylogenetically conserved amino acid residues. That means, in the first paragraph, first point, we have seen, we are restored the codons, isn't it? So, these restored codons are, which are showing the ecologically conserved protein which is present in the codon. not ecologically, evolutionary sequence of the protein codons is also restored with the help of RNA editing. Some of the codons are not expressed nowadays. They are known as evolutionary codons or phylogenetically modified codons. That modified codons are identified or restored by a process known as RNA editing. That means old codons are not expressed nowadays. Those codons are restored by the process known as, what is that one? RNA editing. That is the significance of RNA editing. Dear students, RNA editing is the important 5-mark question. What is RNA editing? RNA editing means it is a chemical modification process in nitrogenous base nucleotide insertion, that is adding or deleting, nucleotide replacement which alters the amino acid sequence of the proteins, that is specified by RNA editing. So this RNA editing which causes changes in the protein sequences in RNA, and also they are coding the properties of RNA transcript is also changed. So these informations are encoded and also modified into post-transcriptional phenomenon in the specific site of RNA is known as cytosine and uracil. So this RNA editing is present in the cell organelles such as chloroplast and mitochondria. In chloroplast and mitochondria, the RNA editing is taken place in the pyrimidine, that is cytosine and uracil. This RNA editing is divided into two. One is the substitution editing. That means we are replacing the nucleotide sequences. Second one is the deletion or insertion editing. So we are inserting the nucleotide bases or deleting the nucleotide bases. This is the RNA editing and its significance. Dear students, this is the table column which are showing the RNA editing types. First one, editing types. In the year 1989, cytosine and uracil. Find out the cell organelle mitochondria. The target RNA is mRNA, that is messenger RNA. These two pyrimidines are conserved for amino acid. Multiple changes in codon takes place. Another one, in the year 1990, uracil to the cytosine, mitochondria, messenger RNA. First report on editing, that is U to C. In 1991, cytosine to uracil, seen in the cell organelle chloroplast, mRNA. First report in the chloroplast. So these are all the different RNA editing bases which are responsible for the gene expression in cell organelles such as mitochondria and chloroplast. Dear students, I hope you all understood what is alternative splicing in plants and RNA editing in the plants. Remaining, we will see in the next video class. God bless you. All the best, children.